This is not a video that will be lying to you. I'll not lie to you guys, to be honest. Bring your clothes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is the first time you're seeing me, you're highly welcome to my channel. My name is Delight, or you can call me Amy, and you're highly welcome to my channel. So today's video, from title of today's video, you already know what we have to talk about. I'm going to share my experiences with you. I'm going to tell you the real facts, believe me or not. Before coming, I watched like thousands, no, let me not even exaggerate, but like I watched so many videos on, you know, things I have to bring when I get to Canada. What do I do? So now this video is going to comprise of what you should do before coming to Canada, while at the airport, even after you arrive in Canada. So I don't want to break this video into different sections and then you get to watch part 1, part 2. So this video is going to have like a complete series of all the things that you have to do while preparing to come to Canada, and also when you get to Canada. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into today's video. So this video is for everyone that, you know, has applied to go to school in Canada or wants to move to Canada from any part of the world. Send this video to everybody because I'm going to tell you, like, from my own experience, the real facts and what you should bring. This is not the video that be telling you don't bring clothes. Hey, I'm going to jump right into the things that I have because it's a whole long list. So just don't worry, I got you for real. So just get your pen and your paper, or you can just get your tablet and just write the things that I have to say because it's a lot. So the first on my list, I'm going to go into foodstuffs. Some foodstuffs will go into appliances, the clothing, the documents at the airport, what you have to do after you arrive in Canada, all the steps and the things that you need to get, all the documents that you need to get. These are the things that we have for today. First of all, the foodstuffs. You already know. Bring your foodstuff. This is not even a joke. I know there are African stores here, but like, this is not even a joke. Bring your foodstuffs. I'm not even like, how do I say this as much as because if you are someone that is good with the Western life, how do I put it? You love shawarma and burgers and chips and all that. If that's your thing, if you love experimenting, then no problem. But like someone like me, like I can't even remember. It wasn't not 2 years ago that I started eating shawarma. Sorry, not shawarma, pizza. And then my pizza has to be very, very peppery for me to eat the pizza. So I'm someone that I'm big on local food, to be honest. Like, give me my soup, give me my egusi, give me my vegetables. So if you're someone that you literally eat, you want to eat your cultural food, bring your food. This is not even a joke, because by the time you don't want to come in first 3 months and you're buying food stuff already. Because of what? Tell me why. It's very expensive, but when you start working, you find it okay. I can actually bring out this portion of my money and buy food stuff. Too hot at all. But like when you're not even working and you know how the rate, Nigerian rate is, or your country rate is compared to Canadian rates, you know how it is. So you just have to bring foodstuffs. But the fish, I brought in crayfish, dry fish, stockfish. You have to bring your spices. You guys, I brought in Cameroon pepper, no curry, thyme. Bring them in large quantity. I brought in my salt. I brought in salt. But you know what, these things here, you have to put them in transparent bags, like Ziploc bags, so that at the airport in your home country, like my home country is Nigeria, so at the airport you can actually just, the agricultural sector, I don't know what it's called. When you get to the airport, you have to go through the screening of the foodstuff that you're carrying, basically, so that they want to make sure that you're not carrying something that is outrageous or something that has so much insect inside. So they have to see it. So all these foodstuffs you have to put in the Ziploc bag. I brought my gari. Wait, I brought rice, you guys, because I don't want to hear any joke that the type of rice I'm eating is now totally different. I want to be able to transition into the culture of Canadian culture, like slowly, even up to now. Imagine 8 months later, I'm still transitioning. So I brought in rice. I think it was just this much. Yeah, your grounded ogbono. You have to label these things. I brought in egusi. I brought in semovita. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't bring semovita. I left semovita. I brought in peanuts already. I brought in sachets tomato paste. I brought in the tomato paste. I think that one saved me for like 3 months. You need that. So basically, these are the things that you need when you're carrying your foodstuff bag. These are the things. And also put them in the Ghana must go bags, because you know Ghana must go bags don't have any weight, so you don't want to have like extra weight in for your foodstuff bag, right? So you're trying to make sure that you get the much that you can for your foodstuffs, the things that you really like, the things that for me, like my curry and thyme, I had to bring them. My seasoning cubes, like I had to. Oh please don't bring the seasoning cubes, because when you bring them here they will just block. I have my seasoning cubes, they're like literally blocked, so I had to get the big ones, the grounded ones at the African store. So you can actually get one if you don't want to bring the grounded one in Nigeria. But if you bring the cube ones, like those ones that are in cubes, they'll block. They literally block. Basically, I brought in you have to grind all these things. Don't bring in egusi that is not grinded. You have to grind them. Bring in all these things all in the grinded form. Label them and put them in the Ziploc bag. Make sure that it's transparent, and then put them in the Ghana must go bag. I came in, I think my crayfish was like 2 Ziploc bags filled with crayfish. I also brought in leaves. I brought in uziza leaf, and I brought in uziza leaf and one other leaf. It literally died on me, but uziza leaf, that one I use it for everything. My egusi, my okra, my like everything. Like you need to bring a leaf, or you have to also dry them. When you check on Instagram, right, you have those people already that their own work is for them to do it, because they're already good with people traveling outside the country. So you just have to contact them if you don't want to go through, because me, I don't like stress. But if you want to go through the stress of you doing your own things because you want to be very careful, then it's good. You can go to the market on time, dry them at least a week or 2 before packing them inside. Also, if you have any doubts on the foodstuff, if you have a particular foodstuff that you want to bring and you're not sure if you should bring them, you can comment in the comment section, and I'll answer you in the comment section. Next on our list is the appliances and also necessities. First of all, you have to bring your phone cases. Guys, you don't want to come to Canada and be paying a phone case of up to 20,000 because of what? Why? I know it's not good to convert, but at the same time, at that period you don't want to be paying for something that you can literally get for 300 naira or 500 naira in your home country. I know you can get a phone case of 1.5 and all that, but you coming into Canada and start buying phone case, like how, like most of the times electronics are very expensive here, so you have to get these things yourself. So buy your phone cases, buy your sunshades, because now this is like the springtime and / summer. If you're in Ontario, hi. If you're coming to Ontario, hi. So in Ontario, we literally have the best weathers. Everybody's in Ontario. People that are in Calgary or Alberta, they're like, most of them are still experiencing winter, to be honest. But like here, it's more or less summer. It's so hot. Like after this video, the way I'll remove this long sleeve. So you need your towel, because you're trying to settle in, right? If you feel like it's going to be a heavy load, then you can drop them. But I brought in a face towel because I know I'm going to arrive in the night, and obviously I have to shower, so I don't want to start using the clothes that I have to start cleaning my body. You also need like your needle and thread. You need like a body oil. You need shea butter. I brought in shea butter, but I haven't used that. I feel like the only thing I can apply on my body is the body cream. So if you like shea butter, you can also bring them. I brought in the hair bonnets. I wanted to bring in ponytails, but I forgot them. So please, ladies, bring in your ponytails. Bring in your ponytails. This is not even a lie. Also, you have to buy a weighing scale, because I don't even know how they actually measure their scales. So at home, right, I measured everything. It was like literally correct. If you want to watch a video of me moving to Canada, you can watch that video. I think it's like the first video on my channel. So I bought a weighing scale, and then I measured everything. I made sure that everything was 23 kg. And then when I got to the airport, they're like, this is 25 kg. And guys, even if it's 23.5, they will not allow you. See me tiny sweat on my waist because of what? I literally wore like 3 clothes. It was two clothes. It was a sweater and a polo, and I think it was three, because guys, make sure you buy a weighing scale. Weigh it very well. Like if it's 23 kg, try and make it 21 point something, because when you get to the airport, miraculously to enter to 23 kg point something or 24 kg point something, and you don't want to be paying $100 for, oh now I think it's now $200, so you don't want to be paying $200 for extra luggage of 1 kg, right? So buy these weighing scales. I bought like attachments, even though I haven't used them, but you have to get like an attachment. You can get them at the African store, so you can lift that one, to be honest, because I mean, like, coming into Canada, you obviously must have made your hair, which will last you for like 2 months, right, or 1 month. So you don't, if you're like a braids kind of girl, so you can get your attachment, but like if you're not, you can just get your wigs. Also, I brought in the relaxers, I brought in polos, I brought in the jean trousers, the sweaters. You guys, you know that video where everybody keeps telling you, don't bring clothes, oh, don't bring clothes, oh, bring everything should be food, oh. This is not a video that will be lying to you. I'll not lie to you guys, to be honest. Bring your clothes. Because at one point I was just like, wait, how did I listen to those people saying that I should not bring clothes? Because I think the first 3 weeks I was like, wait, I don't even have clothes to wear. Should I be repeating the clothes that I have? Because I literally brought like how many polos and how many sweaters and jean trousers. Like, wait, is this who I am right now? So if you see those clothes that you really like, bring them. Let me be honest with you guys, you know how a very thick and nice polo or nice sweater is very nice, even though it's expensive, buy them and come, because the really good ones are like triple here, like triple the price here. So you want to make sure that most of their clothes are like very light. Like this one, I got this one from Shein, and you have to make sure that you get like a very make sure you bring the thick ones. If you like during summer, this is like summer and spring, bring your light clothes basically. If you don't want to carry them, you can actually buy the clothes here from Shein, but at the same time, you don't want to spend any money on clothes in your first 3 months, right? Because your main focus is to go to school and then work. So imagine you're already working and then you're already buying clothes. So make sure that you bring those clothes that you really like. Because I literally came with how many? I just came with 3 sneakers. Why? Can't even overemphasize on this, but like, bring your clothes. You guys, I knew that I'm not a big fan of turtleneck, but for some funny reason, because I came in during summer/winter, so I was like, okay, since we're already going to enter winter, let me bring turtleneck. You guys, the turtleneck was turtling my neck. I'm not a big fan of, if you've been wearing turtleneck, it's fine, but if you're like me and you're not a big fan of turtleneck, please just bring only one. Winter boots, you can just come with 1 winter boot. Guys, you have to bring your bed sheets, because when you move into, let's say, an Airbnb or anywhere in your apartment, you want to make sure that you're in a very nice bed, literally dressed with your new bed sheets. So you have to make sure that you bring your bed sheets. An eyelash girl, cosmetics, please come with all those things. Your singlets, your crop tops, your socks, your jean jackets, your leather jackets. I forgot to come with leather jackets, but you can get them here. Like, they are quite heavy, so you can as well just leave it. Then you can come with your leggings, your shorts, your tops, your belts, if you love baggy trousers, your skirts. Come with your skirts, come with your hair appliances. You guys, like, come with your hair appliances. You also need your body cream, your skincare products. I already spoke about shea butter, your Ziploc bags. You also need like a padlock for your boxes, because you don't want to, you don't want people opening your boxes at the airport and all that, because situations like that can come up. So you have to make sure that you have like a unique clip for your boxes. Also, you have to bring your makeup products, your jewelries, which is very, very important. So now down to documents. So the first on my list is driver's license. Please, if you haven't gotten your driver's license, now is a good time to get your driver's license. If you have not, you can as well start the new whole process here in Canada. It'll take you for like a year for you to get your car, because you need to get like your your G2 or your G. You need your international passport for you to start the process. Before you're traveling outside the country, you need your international passport, so get that right away. You need your resume. I contacted some people to help me out with my Canadian resume. To be honest, they did not even do anything, but you can just check online. Everything is online. You need your certificate, your birth certificate. If any certificates that you feel like is very important, you need that. So you need your COVID vaccine cards. Guys, this is not the one that, oh, I don't want to do vaccine, or I don't want to get a vaccine card, I don't want my name to be in vaccine card. You need it, because even when you start work here, they will still ask for your COVID vaccine card. Any means you want, make sure that you have your COVID vaccine cards. I need like a passport photograph, because I'm a student, so I had to like download the Arrive Can and the iSend Can and iSend app. The app helps to like put in the informations on when you're supposed to arrive in Canada, your school you're going to, and all that. It's just the way of your school knowing that you're coming, and then they're covering for you, right? So you also need like your letter of acceptance, print that one out. You need your letter of visa approval, or like the birth certificate I mentioned. You also need your school certificates, you need your NYC. Just bring them, because you never know, right? If you don't have a laptop, better get one now. You also need like the universal charger. You guys, you need money. If you watch my other video, I always had all these, like, in fact, just go to my channel, just go to my videos, you see so many of my videos. You need money when you're coming. Just bring money, like bring cash, because Nigerian banks will stress you. Nigerian banks, they'll stress you. So just bring cash. Like if you want to bring like 1,000 Canadian dollars, bring it, right? The limit is 10,000 Canadian dollars. So if you have like 5,000, come. In fact, bring. Don't be like me and be saying you want to go with. Don't travel with 100 Canadian. No. Don't be like me. So you have to bring your enrollment letter. Remember, your letter of acceptance is different from your enrollment letter. So you have to bring your enrollment letter from school, your tuition received if you already paid your tuition, to make like accommodation reservations. Like if you don't know where to start from your accommodation, my flatmates here, I got them through Naira Land, so that could be a very good means, but you have to be very careful, you guys. I got to know them through Naira Land, so you can as well make use of Naira Land. You know, I think you should just make sure that the person is kind of active. You know, you can just ask questions. Oh, who is going to your school, or who is going to who is in Canada already? You know, just join the Naira Land forum, and you'll be able to connect to people. That is a very good place to, you know, connect to people, and the ones that are already in Canada or close to your school, they can actually help you in accommodation. So I got to know my friends in Naira Land. Luckily for us, some of the people were already going before my own time, and then they already got their apartment, so I had to just move in and then pay for your rooms. Also, for your Arrive Can, you have to register like 72 hours before your departure, right? So you have to make sure that you fill all your details. It will basically ask you like where you're going to stay, your course and everything, and also you have to do your COVID test 48 hours before departure. What happens when you get to the airport? So when you get to the airport, basically you have to go through the agricultural section, then checking for your foodstuffs, and then you have to go to the airline you're flying with, and then boarding tickets, and they'll check your COVID cards and your passports, because your passport already has like the stamp from the Canadian embassy, right? So they need to see if you're eligible to go to Canada. Giving like a yellow card, the immigration yellow card. You just have to fill your details. So for me, I used the British Airways while coming to Canada. So I landed in London, the United Kingdom, and then you guys make sure you look for the next location, because I remember because I arrived in a group, so I remember when we all arrived, like we're just like, where is this place? Because we thought we had like so much time, right? But luckily for us, we had a little time to spare. So if not that, someone told us that we should move to our gates, like we would have just missed our plane like that. When you arrive at the first country before Canada, please find the next terminal and stay there. Don't be like us that almost missed the flight. Mainly you land in any country, please look for the next terminal and stay there. like make sure it aligns with the terminal going to Canada, and stay there and pay attention. Obviously there's a board that you will see that okay, these are the people going to Canada, this is the time for the flight and all that. So make sure you are at the terminal for the next flight. Congratulations, you meet the immigration officers, you pick up your luggage, and then you book a ride. So I think I got a question from someone asking, oh, how do I book a ride? Basically you just have to like download the Uber, register online, but I think it could be quite difficult because some of the, I think it's asked for like a Canadian SIM card. So because I came in through an agency, I already got like my Canadian SIM card from Nigeria. Like if you don't have the Canadian SIM card, you can as well just walk out of the airport. Like you just see people asking you, just like the normal Lagos or any airport that you've been to, you see people outside asking you for your direction, like where you want to go to, but you have to be very, very careful. As I arrived like very late at night, you could just take a picture of the plate number or something just to be on the safer side, but most of the time I don't think they would want to stay there, and this is a very safe country. So when you are in Canada, what do? First of all, you have to settle in. I already spoke about the accommodation. You have to unpack, right? You might not really necessarily unpack on the same day, but you could do that the next day. Also, you have to register for your courses. Some people already feel like, oh, because they already paid their school fees, or oh, their names are already on the course, it means that they're registered their courses. No, you have to register for your courses, and also you have to get your student ID, because most of the time your student ID helps you to like get good discounts. So get your student ID. Apply for the social insurance number. It's mandatory for your work. Like if you're looking for a job in Canada and you don't have your SIN, that's the social insurance number, literally you wouldn't get a job. So you have to do that. Like that should be done like the second day when you land in Canada. Also, you get your health insurance. So for my school, Connecticut College, the health insurance is already covered with the school fees, right? So as you pay for your school fees, you're under the health insurance CELP. Basically is I can just walk into the ones that are registered to my school, to any clinic, and just get any medical test I want to. And also the health insurances can give you like free dental care and all that, even though I haven't used mine, but it's very good to have like a health insurance. You have to get your health insurance. It's very, very necessary, to be honest. The fifth thing that you have to do when you get to Canada is you have to attend orientations. For me, my orientation was online, so if yours is also online, then you have to attend that. But if yours is not going to be online, then kudos to you, because you're able to connect to people and then talk with people. Also, you have to be able to attend like so many job openings. Like you have to interact, basically. Internet plans, there is Freedom, there is Fido. I currently use Fido, even though I feel like it's quite expensive, but like it's okay, right? So you can get your internet plans immediately. Also, you have to open a student account. There is TD Bank, there is Scotia Bank, there is CIBC. You have the CIBC bank registered, the checking account, because I think it will ask you if you want savings or a checking account. Just tell me you want to checking accounts. You could literally move to a savings account, but checking account is I feel like is okay. In Canada, there is something you have that is called the PC Optimum. The PC Optimum card is basically that anytime you buy like groceries or anything under the optimum range, you get like bonuses in your card. So even though most of the time I always forget to go with my PC Optimum cards, but like it's very necessary to sign up and register for the rewards after. Live within your means. So when I most recently moved, in fact, it's as if every 2 weeks Shein is like, they'll probably even have my name in their register. Like they'll be like, who is this Delight Chamaka? Because Shein was like my paddy. I could literally just wake up in the night, I'm like, oh, Shein, what do I have to buy? My friend says like, please try as much as possible to live within your means. Like live within your means. You don't want to be spending so much on accommodation, you don't want to be spending so much on going out every day. Like basically live within your means and make sure you're safe, even though it's difficult to save as a student, but like you have to make sure you're safe. Also enjoy. Coming from someone that doesn't have, how should I say it, coming from someone that is always like a homebody and always with her family, but basically enjoy. Very easy for some people to move in, like, oh, they came into Canada and it's very easy for them to, you know, transition. But I know that when I came I was very excited, and then all of a sudden I'm like, it's just like the bubbles just popped up, and then I'm like, oh, I'm actually alone in this country. I literally don't have an auntie, an uncle, or a brother. Like, I'm actually alone in this country. There'll be a time you cry, you're in the same situation with me. There'll be a time you cry, there'll be a time you'll be happy, just connect with your friends, attend birthday parties. I think that's basically the only thing I've been doing. Birthday parties, go on solo dates. I think I went on solo dates 2 months ago, and that was my first solo date. I love going on solo dates while I was in Lagos, but after like how many months, that was when I was able to like pick myself up and go for a solo date. But like this is a very new environment, right? So try as much as possible to make friends. Coming from someone that doesn't make friends, but try to make good friends, and not just friends, like I'm able to make good friends. I'm very selective on my friends. Basically, enjoy. That's the end point. In any means you have, just try and enjoy. It could be quite challenging moving to a new country, right? Like a new setup. If you're coming from Lagos, like somebody that you know that there's always jai, like everywhere is noisy, everywhere is like, ooh, when you pass this place, like, ooh, there's so many cars in this place, I think I should go to this place. Like, why are so many cars in this location? Let me check out this location very well. If you're that kind of person, my dear, you'd be like, there are a lot of things to do in this place, but like, because you're not seeing those people, they're always like quiet and always closed doors. Like one time I went to the restaurant like for a dinner, I'm like, people actually come out for dinners. Like the restaurant was bubbling, and it was, everyone would just soundproof. Like immediately you leave the restaurant, like very quiet. But like when you're inside, like bubbling, so like it's kind of challenging, to be honest. So like have fun, and congratulations. Save this video if you're not yet in Canada. In fact, as you're watching this, I'm very positive that you get here at the right time. I'm already here in Canada. I hope that this video helps you to transition well, and I also hope that the documents that you need and the steps that you need to do when you arrive Canada, you've already done them. Please try and do all these steps as you arrive in Canada. Thank you guys so much for watching the video to this length. Even though it's a long video, but I hope this video helps you now or in the future. Thank you guys for always watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.